Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Just My Cars, and welcome to the inaugural video of a new segment on the channel which will be known locally as Just Mad Gaming. So if you haven't worked it out yet, Just Mad Gaming is a gaming segment and you can expect a lot of F1 2019 content in the beginning with new games. The main reason we've launched this segment is because we wanted to create more content for you guys, and I wanted a reason to start playing computer games again. So yeah, you join me doing some practice laps around Circuit Paul Ricard, home of the French Grand Prix, in a 2018 Trident Formula 2 car. Paul Ricard is a track I am not familiar with, and paired with a car I've never used in a game before, it has proven a bit of a challenge, as you can see here, and here, and also just here. So you join me on what was my best lap. I wouldn't say fastest, I'll say best, because I stayed on the track the whole time. Didn't have to do any rewinds, so my lap time was actually valid. So Paul Ricard is a track that I'm not very familiar with, as I've mentioned earlier. It's not on Forza. That's the only track racing, well, motorsport related game that I play. So yeah, so I found this little bit here. I don't know what turn this is, but these little bits here on Paul Ricard very difficult, I'm not gonna lie. It was very hard at the beginning to judge how fast I had to go into it, but this part is quite exciting. You go fast through here, and then it's flat out all the way, DRS open now, all the way down this long straight. To be totally honest with you, I tried Paul Ricard in a Formula 1 car just as quick race kind of thing, just 5 lap, tried to do it. I didn't know which way to turn. I didn't know anything about it, so I thought, hey, let me give it a go on the practice laps in the Formula 2 car, and maybe I might enjoy the game a bit more. So yeah, so up to 6th gear, top gear through here. I slowed down through here, kept cutting the corner a little bit, and I never really understood how this next corner is taken. So I slowed down, cut in, and then just kind of went round it as safely as possible. But I think later on, I kind of learned that that's actually not the line. I definitely learned that that's not the line, to be fair. Maybe not in this video, but in coming videos you'll definitely see it. Almost lose the back end there. That's just a sign of how dead I am at this moment in time. But yeah, I'm playing these games for fun. If you think I'm crap, that's your business. Making it to the last corner now. Coming around. Normally I'd literally kick the back out. I've kicked the back out so many times at that point, but DRS open again. And coming down to the finish line at 1 minute 55.122. So again, that lap time is completely pointless because I have no idea if that's good or bad or fast or slow. I don't know. But anyway, here we are, lined up on the grid, starting in 3rd place. I didn't do any qualifying or anything. I just thought, let me just start. It's an 8-lap race. So here we go, and we're off. I've got Seta Kamara in front. I'm playing as Maney, I can't remember his first name, but I did film this video a few weeks back. So anyway, down into the first corner, get taken over by Alex Albon. That was a very lovely move. That's reminiscent of what you see Alex Albon doing in Formula 1 these days. I tried to get up past Giotto here. I do actually get past him. Yep, make the move stick. Albon locks up into the corner, but he makes it through. And I'm here just stuck behind the first 3. So I'm in 4th place now. So I've lost the place, but hey ho, it's the first race in the game kind of. So, you know, doesn't really matter. Anyway, down into this long straight now. I've already lost quite a lot of time on the front 3. Look back, I see Giotto right on my tail. Right, he's literally sitting under my wing. He goes up for the overtake. Coming up to the hard braking zone now. He tucks back in behind me. You can see that through the radar on the screen. Or the proximity sensor, that's what it's called, sorry. Come out, I'm still in front. Didn't lose a place there. Very, very happy about that. I was brave on the brakes, kept the place, defended well. Anyway, now I'm trying to gain to the first, back up to the first 3. I get up to them here. So here's where I realized that this is actually the line that you have to take. You have to go out very wide and come back very narrow. You don't stay narrow for the whole corner. It's kind of like one. It's kind of like 2 corners, but you treat it as one long one, if that makes sense. And then I spin out, all the way out, all the way out onto another part of the track. And I drop all the way down. What place do I come out? 15th place. So I've got a lot of work to do now to kind of get back near the top. I was very blessed that the game put me in 3rd place. I think it must have known I was a noob, but hey. So anyway, now the race actually gets quite interesting moving forward, because obviously now I've actually got to race to actually get through the pack. So Makino is my first target, Russian time racer. He stays on the inside. I tried to go on the outside, doesn't work at all. I don't know why I thought it was gonna work, but hey, I didn't want to be just behind him and losing time. Back slips out a little bit there, but I keep on, get a good exit. He goes defensive and I stay. He keeps it narrow, but I just get past him and I just keep the car on the track. I go wide, but I stay on the next racing line. Follow the drivers through, so I actually kind of learned how to go through this part of the track, because I kept struggling in the practices, but following the AI, I've actually found a way through it. Cool. Get an alright exit out of that corner. Down the straight. I'm obviously not going to catch him by the corner here, so it's just a waiting game. Into this chicane here. I don't really know what turn. Oh, it's turn 9. Good thing about Paul Ricard, they put all the actual turn numbers on the actual track. I don't understand how some people can just know, if you're not a Formula 1 driver, what turn is what. But anyway, he catch me trying to get up the inside of this Mehri guy, or Mehri or whatever, and I completely cut the corner and hit the bollard and everything. So that doesn't work, so I feel bad and I let him go past. Not that I feel bad, it's just more like I kind of want to be good at this game. So rather than cheating or being crap, let me just do it properly and just get a bit better. So anyway, I'm still in 14th place. Lap 2 of 8. Made it through turn 12 now. That was the place where I lost it and ended up in 15th. But didn't lose it this time. Turn 14 I think this is. Anyway, penultimate corner, that's what I just see it as. And then down into the final corner. Bit of contact there, obviously no damage on. I can't remember what level, what difficulty I put the AI on. But I think I put it so it was a bit of a challenge. So anyway, coming down now. DRS is now enabled for the rest of the race. I did quite a good lap. I did 2 green sectors and a purple, and I go flying down the inside and I make it past Mehri. Lovely. That I was quite proud of that move, not gonna lie to you. Watching it again makes me feel excited. Now Latifi, he's actually new to Formula 1 this season. Well, he's coming to 2020. He's going to be racing for Williams. Get past him. So that's 2 drivers within like 2 corners. So that's good. Got 2 places within 2 corners. I'm now up to 12th place. I've got Attican or Akiton. Attican, that's his name. Attican. Man like Ats, you know. He's ahead of me. Trying to go past him on turn 7 round the outside. Get a bit of contact, go spinning, but get contact again to straighten me up. That was lovely. Anyway, still get DRS. Latifi goes past me. I stayed narrow. I kept my line, but Mehri still gets past me. There was a bit of contact there, but whatever. I tried to lunge up the inside, but I think better of it. Let Mehri take his place. Settle back down into 14th place. So all my hard work has gone out of the window, which is annoying, but hey. I did post a purple sector 1, so that's good. Now I'm trying to do the same move that I did last time, but much cleaner and make it stick. So me and Mehri into this corner here. I can't remember what corner it is, but hey, it's a long sweeping right-hander, and I actually make it stick. Latifi goes defensive, because he sees me coming in his mirrors probably. Just guide it around. You see, like, I've actually learned how to take this corner properly, and I pretty much take this corner the same way throughout the race. Latifi goes a little bit wide. I tried to take that little inside gap, but I go wide as well. Push him out a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. But, you know, this is racing. Into the penultimate corner. Back at my old mucker Attican. Man like Ats, you know. Tried to get... I knew I wasn't going to get around him there. The last corner is a very narrow corner. But then when you get a good drive, I always end up in the back of them just like that. Again, I turn damage off because damage is long in it. So, whatever. If you think that's a problem, that's your business, bruv. Anyway, into Lorandi, literally into the back of him, just a little bit, but he doesn't crash or nothing, and I'm still behind him, so it's not that bad. Come out, get a good exit, get a good run down into the next corner. See he's behind me. I got him behind me before I get to the corner. Get into this little tight, tricky, twisty section, and I've now got Delatraz ahead of me. So I'm aiming for 9th place now. Is in front of me now. Back down to this straight. I'm not sure who's behind me. I've got someone. Who's it? Lorandi, not that far behind. So I'm just keeping an eye on him. But he's not close enough. I don't think he was in. I think he was within DRS range, but he wasn't close enough. So anyway, Delatraz, get past him on this lap here. Or do I? Do I make it stick? That's the question. Because he's still right there on my tail, but I managed just to keep him behind me. So now I'm behind this fake Force India or Racing Point, whatever the bloody hell it's called, but it's called an Arden or something. Why do all the F4, F2 teams sound like chewing gums? So anyway, I did quite well. I did 2 purple sectors this lap. Let's see if I can get a third one. If I get a third one, I think I might get the fastest lap, I'm not sure. But almost lose it there again, but kept it on the track. P9, I'm trying to aim for this P8, and it's only lap 4, so I feel like I'm doing quite well. Final corner. This time I don't drive into the back of him. A little bit. Anyway, DRS on, get straight past him. That was an amazing exit. This Trident's got really good traction out the corner. And when you mix that with DRS, especially on a slow corner like that, you're always gonna have the person in front of you. Anyway, now I'm trying to meet Boccolacci. I actually thought Boccolacci was from the Democratic Republic of Congo, but it turns out he's from Italy. I don't know why our names, Congolese names and Italian names sound different. They sound the same, sorry. But anyway, going around the corner now, turn 5. Not very cleanly, but hey, I've still got Fukuzumi, whatever his name is, the guy in the Racing Point. It's not really Team Arden or Ardet or whatever behind me. So I'm watching out for him, but I'm also attacking. So I'm defending and attacking at the same time. So now I have an important choice to make. I've got DRS. He's Fukuzumi or whatever's got DRS behind me as well. Obviously I go into the back of him. I'm still behind. I'm still in 7th now. I'm still in 8th, sorry, behind Boccolacci. So yeah, that straight was a bit difficult because I wanted to try and get past Boccolacci, but I didn't want to race him too hard because I didn't want Fukuzumi to just cut in and take both the places. But anyway, I get past Boccolacci here. A bit of a rough move. Did tap him a couple times. But, like, whatever. It's okay, not real life. Get past Fuoco as well. That was a bit lucky. He went a little bit wide and I just went up the inside. I don't think he went wide. I think he was on the line. I just cut in the gap that I saw. So yeah, anyway, P6 now. So I've made up quite a lot of places that I lost out on in that first or second lap spin. So ahead of me, I've got basically George Russell and all the... Oh, my name's Arjun. That's my name. Oh, am I Indian? I think I am still. So anyway, 6th place. Got the fastest lap. Quite happy about that. So now I've got George Russell and I can't remember who's ahead of me, but I know it's George Russell. I think it's another F2 2018 title contender, but I can't remember what his name was. We'll see if we get closer. Anyway, trying to push for that 5th place. Thinking maybe I could even get on the podium this race, sorry. That would be pretty cool. First race, first lap. First race, first podium. That would be pretty sick. So anyway, down into this fast, long straight now. No one behind me. I've got enough space. There's no one in my DRS zone, and I'm in nobody else's DRS zone. So what I've now decided is that I'm going to let the 2 ahead of me fight, and I'm just going to keep pushing. And the more they fight, the more they'll slow down. So that means I'll catch up to them quicker as they're fighting. So that's basically all I did. So I already managed to close a gap on them from that one long straight because they were trying to overtake each other. They're both in each other's DRS zones. So them, one defending, one attacking, slows them down, which helps me get right up to them before the end of the lap. Coming through here now, then dive down the left. Thought I could do a dive bomb, but it didn't work. Full send would have just ended in carnage. Lose the back a little bit, so I lose some time, lose some momentum. So they widen the gap again. I kind of wanted to be right on their tails right here at this moment here, but I'm still close enough, I think. So anyway, still no DRS because I'm too far away, which is annoying. But hey, that's kind of what I wanted. I kind of wanted to be in their DRS zones for this straight at least, because that would have given me more of a fighting chance to get past. Maybe at least one of them. But then I would have drained the fight, and then I might lose time. So then the person behind me, Fuoco, might catch up. But anyway, George Russell goes defensive. try and deter me. I try to go up the outside. Do I make it? No. George Russell defends hard. He sticks to his line, but I get through, but he's still there. I can see him in proximity sensor. He does not let me through. He gives me enough space, no contact. I think that was really good racing. I'm not going to lie to you. I almost slip out, but hey, George Russell's ahead of me. George Russell's a very talented driver. Very talented AI. But anyway, I've got DRS now, so let's see if I can get past him on this corner here. Will I be able to do a massive send? Will I make it? Oh, leave him enough room. He actually cuts the corner a little bit and I actually get past. So that paid off very well, I think. That literally paid dividends because he went too defensive and had to cut the corner a little bit. I think he thought it was going to be a bit rougher with that corner, but he does. He still gives me enough space to get through. So hey, now I'm fighting for 4th place. No, yeah, 4th place with Giotto. I don't know his first name, just know him as Giotto. So coming up, he goes around that side. That's really the racing line, but I think I've pushed him out a little bit. I think I've caught him off guard. I don't think he realised that I don't think he thought I was going to go up, take that line, so I managed to get through. That was pretty easy. Got through the 2 fighting guys very, very quickly, which is always good. And now I see 3rd and 2nd place ahead of me. 1st place I think is a bit out of my reach. There's only 1 lap left. I even think, to be fair, 3rd is even a bit mad. So it's lap 8 and I'm currently 3 seconds behind the person ahead of me. So there's not really much point in me even trying to get past that. But I don't want to slow down too much because the person behind me, i.e. Giotto, might catch up and leapfrog me. But at the same time, 2nd and 3rd place are fighting hard. So I might be able to catch up with them before the last sector. And you never know, might just get a cheeky little overtaking. But not if I go wide like that. That doesn't help at all. But hey, purple 1st sector, I start sliding. It's definitely not going to be purple 2nd sector. So I think maybe those 2 little mistakes there have really cost me. I can't even see them anymore. Whereas if you looked at the last 2 corners, you could actually see 2nd and 3rd place. You can even see 1st place. So I'm watching Giotto behind me. Those 2 mistakes probably would have given him a bit of extra confidence to try and just push a little bit harder or much harder to get past me. Even that wasn't the cleanest corner. So coming down, like I said, it was a red middle sector, so not good at all. Come around that long sweeping right hander. Come all the way around. Go wide, because I think I tried it too fast. So I was in the wrong gear. Really, I should have been in 3rd, but whatever. You can see 2nd and 3rd place, but really and truly, I'm not going to make it there. So turn 12, coming around the corner. Coming down into the penultimate corner now. Looks like I'm solidly going to finish 4th, which I'm quite happy about after I span out on this 1st lap. Ended up 15th. And made my way back up to 4th place. Not too bad, only lost a place on where my starting position, but then again, 1st race. So yeah, really enjoyed that, guys. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the introduction to Just Mad Gaming, and there'll be more to come. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going.